At 9.
He spent decades on television in Northeast Wisconsin and served one term in Congress. Jay Johnson died yesterday of an apparent heart attack. A family spokesperson says Johnson was at his home in suburban Washington, D.C. when he collapsed. His wife, Jolie, was with him when he died. Fox 11's Robert Hornacek has more.
Make sure the tie is ready.
The familiar face that thousands of viewers and voters knew for decades has passed away.
I don't think I've ever worked with anybody who was more patient than Jay.
Danielle Bino worked with Jay Johnson for more than a decade at both WLUK-TV and WFRV-TV.
He would walk up to anybody, anywhere, and start up a conversation, and he loved people. He absolutely loved people.
Bina says she looked up to her co-anchor and will always remember Johnson's sense of humor.
He had all these sayings that when he'd put on a few pounds, he would call it his anchor muscle. And he'd say, everybody should put this on because it helps you support your breath when you're on the air. And we would all go, yeah, Jay, have another donut, you know. But he was so good-natured about it. He was just a delightful human being all the way around.
Meanwhile, the teachers are not taking any of that drastic action.
Many people knew Johnson from his days on the past. Say there was much more to him.
He was a much broader, wider range person that most people would know or give him credit for.
Paul Willems worked on Johnson's congressional campaigns and on his congressional staff. He says Johnson loved music and theater. Willems says Johnson's popularity propelled him from the anchor desk to Congress.
He was a trusted figure, and I think that's why he was elected. People certainly didn't vote for him based on his political experience. They knew him, and they trusted him.
But Johnson only spent one term in Washington. He lost his bid for re-election in 1998.
Jay really cared about people.
Sidney Weinberg says that loss was not easy for Johnson.
I think that Jay really missed having been only a one-term congressperson. I think that he really felt that there was a lot more that he could do.
After he left Congress, Johnson became the director of the U.S. Mint, a post he held for about 1 year.
Hi, I'm Jay Johnson.
Most recently, Johnson worked as a consultant and returned to the airwaves, this time promoting gold. While Johnson is now gone, his memory will live on in the lives of those he knew.
I'm sad. It just isn't the same without him, you know.
In Green Bay, I'm Jay Johnson, Fox 11 News.